Of course, as soon as I hit the start stream button, I feel like goddamn migraine coming on. I already took my meds to help resolve it, but that would explain why it took me a minute to decide what game I wanted to possibly stream. Hello, Jinder, how is you? Zoom, zoom, indeed. You see my... Oh, Rody, cuss it. After the damn curse of you. Did I have to click into it? Is that... Hold on. Listen to Spee yap for a second. No. Okay. Capture the cursors. That way, you can see where my mouse is. Because that would be nice. Yeah, boy, don't feel great. As soon as you started the stream. Of course, I was also going to be like... Oh boy. I wasn't necessarily going to, like, read through the entirety of a career playthrough. Like I tried to do last time, because I barely even fucking made it through. No, I was mostly just going to play this time, because what I need, or what I would like to make, is ultimately a mile runner. Not you, Teo. If I'm going to do that, I feel like vodka or Die with Scarlet is going to be a good choice. Or I could retry Miho no Bourbon. I'm gonna retry Miho no Bourbon. I'm gonna try to make her a miler. It's gonna be real fucking hard because her whole career is about making her from a sprinter, which apparently her old trainer was trying to do in universe lore, and take her so she can compete in long. That's gonna be a problem. This half I'm not too terribly worried about. But I wouldn't mind redoing Miho no Bourbon, because I really screwed the fucking pooch the first time I tried to run with her career. Got here, front runner, turf. I don't like anything else about that, but that's fine. Because then we get a high chance to improve front and turf. Lee. You are not perfect. You also give me long, which I would not say no to. Hi. What are you? 332? No, 322. Why? Ugh, why are people like this? You all make me upsetty spaghetti, you know that? Do you realize that, holy shit, my brain. Matikane Fuku Kitaru is actually really good. Wow, yeah, no, I am about to have a migraine. Jesus Christ. Unfun. Oh, yeah, sir. I guess we'll use this old goody cap. Also helps that the affinity becomes double circle. Yes, I will pay the $17.90 money. Or, I think it's monies. This is the sprint deck I just used for Curran, and it got me an A-rank Curran. Ugh. Look, the title said, being bad at theory crafting. I wasn't kidding. We have speed. And of course, speed is going to be our primary stat, because as a miler, we don't we still need some stamina, but we don't need nearly as much as medium. Because medium you kind of want, like, ideally, according to the game, you want a balance of the core 3, frankly, all of the stats. But with a mile, you don't necessarily need that balance, but you do need enough stamina to actually make it through the damn race. And we're a front runner. I'm thinking 4 speed support cards, 2 stamina. Try to find skills that work well for Miler. You know, hilariously, vodka would work, but vodka is not going to give me stamina. Silence Suzuka. Yeah, I was going to say, you actually have a stamina card right now. Focused, fast-paced, final push. Those are all good, because that's front-runner match. Front-runner match. You're just good in general for Mihono Bourbon for all this front-runner match. Rosy Outlook is not great, but I'm going to deal with that. Left-handed. Ew, Pace Chaser. And we can get concentration, which is nice, but not required. Okay. That is fine. Because otherwise... Good for sprints, and that's basically all you're good for. Gold City is a miler. So her skills should be mile-related. Acceleration... Yep, mile. Mile. Good. Good. Gold City is also good because stamina recovery. You're just great because you give me beeline burst. I say stamina recovery. Energy recovery. Don't confuse the terms, goofball. I say goofball. I would love to use Biko Pegasus, but Biko Pegasus is a sprinter. Narita Taishin? No, that's not Taishin. This is Tai... No, that's Brian. This is Taishin. Brian. Tokai Heo should be okay, maybe? Because I'm having to work with my limited number of cards. Half her skills aren't great. I don't know if I would need acceleration with a front runner. Because a front runner wouldn't necessarily need acceleration. I don't want to grab Gold Ship, because Gold Ship's just not great. The reason why is actually because of support events here. Because Gold Ship does not have any propensity to actually go to what her symbol's training is. Like, she has no bias to do it. So she just, for all intents and purposes, will randomly do any kind of training, so there's no possible consistency, or at least we're not hedging our bets that she's going to do a speed training. Which we would want if she's got, you know, is just speed support card. And that applies to even the stamina Gold Ship. She also lacks the propensity to go and do that training. Actually, on the note of stamina, Rob Roy, you're not a miler by any chance, are you? Prudent position it. You are great for pace chasers and late surgers. Your events don't do anything, but you actually have, like, majority skills that are good. Okay, I probably will use you then. Actually, thinking about it, King Halo is a miler. Firm Conditions is good. Burn Recovery is fine. Wait and See, that's for sprint. Gap Closer, that's for sprint. Ew. Okay, you don't have enough skills that I want. Probably will have to bite the bullet. Le Suitosho! Would be, we want Trick Rear? No, Trick Front. Trick Front is useful. Murmur is not. Wrong. I mean, Slipstream is good as, like, an emergency button, but I generally wouldn't want to use that Aishin Flash. Actually, don't have you, so I don't know. Late surger, straightaway acceleration, late surger. Great if you're a late surger. Homestretch haste is nice. You're for pace chasers, that I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Long and medium late surgers / pace chasers. Never mind, Brian. Had to make sure I didn't get the name wrong. Okay. I have to bite the bullet. Among these ladies, I would probably do... I need to double check, because I doubt you had... Lone Wolf isn't bad. Encloser. Nope. Nope, none of those. Yeah, no, not you. I'm sorry, Taishin. Love your Cloud Strife edgy ass, but nope, not you. Also didn't look at speed, because speed's supposed to be long. Yeah, late surger. Hydrates pace chaser. No. Nope. Yeah, you're great if you want to do like Rice Shower, but okay. I think I'm gonna go with Tokaiteo. I ultimately want to do King Halo. I was like, it's between corner recovery, outer post proficiency, and firm conditions, which are all decent. You may advise me gives you home stretch haste if that happens. Did I want to do Tosha's sweep? Because we can get Lone Wolf and Lucky 7. Because otherwise we have to pick Maverick. And I would say Lone Wolf is okay. In the grand scheme of... I feel Lone Wolf is great until somebody else runs it. Because in the grand scheme of this game's PvP, Lone Wolf procs if you're the only one with Lone Wolf. If you are not the only one with Lone Wolf, it doesn't proc. So I actually run it as counterplay. I don't run it to, like, for it to be reliable and, like, proc all the time. And then we want Rob Roy, because I was like, holy shit, Rob Roy, you have a lot, actually, that I could make work. I think we have a good variety of skills. If we get Front Runner Savvy, that's plus 40 or 60 wit right there. Okay. Did I not increase your potential level? Girl, what am I doing if I didn't? Yeah, you don't have an upgraded wolf. Girl, you can yell at me, cry mini. We'll start. Event boost, because I don't do enough careers anyway. It's finally here, folks. The long-awaited Unity Cop Skip. I'm going to primarily skip and have the skip mode on, which I know, shame on me, because I'm sure there are not enough people that would stream on Twitch that would actually let this play. I would actually like to get through the career mode, and I'd like us to actually see some races. Mihono Bourbon! Woo! Let's go, Autism Horse! I have declared Mihono Bourbon as the Autism Horse. She acts like a robot, she talks like a robot. She basically is a robot. God damn, okay. Weird spot. Fingers crossed, most people are in power? Actually, cool, that's 3. Because right now, if I may, discuss kind of what the early game looks like. For the first 2 turns, regardless of the career mode that you're playing, because we're in Unity Cup career mode, like, you want to maximize your friendship gains. Probably want to do that for, like, the first handful of turns, but definitely, like, regardless of your career mode, first 2 turns, you just maximize your friendship gain. That, I feel like, is probably the most safe thing you can do. Because we don't need to explain the career mode. The game's free. If it interests you, go out and play it. Because we want to get this little bar here, which is our friendship meter, up to this point where my mouse cursor is. It's probably difficult to see, but it's about 4/5 of the way full. Because that is when friendship training can proc. I streamed it before once.
I'm surprised it's only second time.
Tonight I got in my head a little too much about the game that I wanted to stream. Then I started having a migraine, which is now breaking. And I said, fuck it. I want to stream something that I can just play and yap about. But yeah, you want to get it to about 4/5 full. For Unity Cup, I'm still kind of struggling to grasp, like, what the best way to get through Unity Cup is. Because in URA Finale for the career, like, no matter what, as you go through the, like, career, you want to pick trainings that kind of have the most of your friends, but simultaneously are stats that you're focusing on. With the Unity Cup stuff also, like, plays a factor, because that's how you level these up. Whereas with URA Finale, it's about doing the same kind of training over and over again to level up a singular thing. So, because we don't get better facilities down here if the entire team is not improved. So it's kind of it is a very different kind of meta, I feel like. I have 5 more times where I am required to run through the Unity campaign for one of my special mission lists. But otherwise, like, right now, I'm like, I've done so many Unity campaigns. I want to get through and go back to doing URA Finale. In part because I'm struggling to learn this. Okay, we have 10 members. We actually have 11. And our team rating has gone up to F. Dance lesson. Here's a cool quality of life thing. So this is what the view was for a little bit in Global. They now added an effects button. If you click on that or tap on it on your phone, it actually opens up. You can see what each choice will give you. I don't think we need more stamina, so I will say an idle need individuality for plus 20 skill points. And of course, if you don't want to quote-unquote cheat, I suppose, you can always just turn it off. I like having it on because I like to theorycraft, and I was getting to the point while playing this game, I was going to start writing the fucking answers down. But seeing that also lets you know what kind of divergent paths there are. I was going to say, yeah, because when that happened the first time, that was particularly valuable. Your mood also matters to a degree, but I don't know how much it does matter. Because I know with friendship training, if you have, like, a great mood and a lot of, like, support cards that have, like, friendship boost, having a great mood is incredibly important. But without that friendship training, I'm still kind of, like, feeling out, like, is it that important? I'll run a 2 or a 10% failure chance because we do need more power. Let me actually try a run where I'm not super duper focused on that. I wouldn't mind more skill points, but I also wouldn't mind actually having wet conditions. I haven't designed my teams to be like, my team is meant to run in rain, or my team is meant to run in sunshine, or snow, or whatever. But wet conditions is good, because that gives you plus 40 or 60 power if the conditions are not firm. Which, while I don't have anything to back it up, I feel like when the conditions are not firm, you actually do need more power. Because otherwise you're in trouble. Reduction in performance is possible. Oh, you. No, yeah, no, this is a rest day now. None of these 3 trainings are good. Rest. I think I'll focus on getting to a great mood once we get to that point. 2 trainings that are not friendship, 1 training that is 3 people here that are all, like, friendship point. That is another thing about the Unity Cup. Only your support cards, the ones that you picked, matter for the stat point boost and friendship training. Everything else is tied to the Unity Cup. I am not going to say no to a free boost in mood. And I'm kind of prioritizing... I'm prioritizing relationship gain. Like, is it that important? Possibly not. But I want to have the availability of friendship training as soon as possible, while still also doing the special Unity training. Brain is trying to autopilot and, like, make me shut up, so I do that instead. Hey! Event here. A concert to celebrate the achievements of Uma Musume in the world of racing is coming up soon. I'm heading to the student council office to drop off a copy of the new song that's set to debut when... What are we going to sing? Oh golly, I'm so excited. We're supposed to get the song today. Ah! Your hand. Is that the demo for Never Looking Back? I'm supposed to deliver it to the student council president, which neither of you look like Symboli Rudolph. Prez is out, but I know all the details. I'll take that off your hands. I am such a fucking pushover. 3 of us are actually going to do the vocals on the new track. Actually, we were just having a meeting about it. Can't believe we get to sing. Isn't this great, Suzuka? Oh, sure. You don't seem too thrilled. It's just, am I really a good choice for a vocalist? There are tons of better singers out there who'd love to do the concert. Oh, that's why you've been looking kind of down. Come on, there's more to being a vocalist than just singing nicely. There's the style of the song to think about, plus teamwork with the other vocalists. I think there's a good reason the 3 of us got picked. 2 of you are a protagonist. Well, technically all 3 of you are. But no, actually, Spee is protagonist. Tokaiteo is protagonist. Silent Suzuka is protagonist. They're just protagonists. All 3 of them. She's right, I'm pretty nervous too, but I know I've just gotta go for it. Plus, I get to do it with you 2, the first friends I made after coming to Tracin. Makes me so happy. Oh, Spee. Well, you don't have to make your mind up right now. Either way, we're going to practice for the concert. Yeah, okay. Alright! Let's kick this thing off! It's our first ever event as an official trio! Let's do it! So I was thinking we should have a little party together. Kinda want to get some exercise though. How about you, Suzuka? I really don't know. Which do you think is good? The fuck you asking me for? Guts and Hydrate, or... They're both bad, so really... like, the skills are bad for me. Like Pace Tracer? God damn. Pace Chaser is not a bad backup. I would say for the purposes of, like, considering it's like a tertiary stat right now, I'll grab a little bit more Guts. A get-together it is. We can munch on some snacks while we chat. Chatting and snacking? Very bad feeling about this. I brought cake, pudding, parfaits, meat buns, and hamburgers. What a feast! You 2 dig in, you hear? I knew it! Is all the stuff on that one plate supposed to be for me? That's enough food for a whole day! My stomach's gonna explode if I eat it all! You'll be fine. You gotta try these hamburgers. They're so juicy and yummy. They do look quite good. You can have mine too if you like. Really? Don't mind if I do. That's Suzuka's strategy. So much eating, so much chatting. I had so much fun. Me too. It's surprising how much we didn't know about each other, even though we're roommates. Yeah, for sure. You saved me from a food coma, Suzuka. When I'm with you two, anything seems possible. The more we learn about each other, the better our concert performance will be. Oh, will getting to know one another better help us synchronize our voices? Absolutely, I don't know about that. Get going, get going, get going, get going. Chatty trio. Go on, get. I have a racer, a trainee to fucking, like, raise, thank you. That's tempting. Woo! That's a good one. That's 4 friendships plus 2 Unity trainings. And that will be almost our first one, at possible proccing point. 2 friendships, a spirit training, which basically gives us double gains. That's our best choice. We got prepared to pass. Early lead. Who to count on? I'm about to begin training with Mihono Bourbon. She usually finishes getting ready well before we're supposed to start, but today's different. Marty being a butt. Goodness gracious! Huh. 1 minute left until training begins. Thank you for waiting, trainer. Rare to see you cut it so close. Yes, you see? Found ya! Bourbon! Our discussion is over! Indeed. However, it is already time for my training to begin. I am thus unable to debate any longer. Some kind of dispute? That's correct! The topic at hand is why she keeps breaking our vending machines! As class representative, it is my responsibility to prevent the destruction of school property! Any machinery I come into contact with breaks down without exception. The cause is unknown. It is not done with intention. Oh, you don't mean to break them. There's still room for discussion. Sakura Bakashino spreads her arms wide as if to prevent Mihono Bourbon from running away. Girl, she got training. To be fair, it is pretty weird to be able to break a machine just by touching them. Investigation may be worthwhile. But for now, the issue at hand is that the vending machines are out of service. Maybe we need some kind of countermeasure. Are you listening to me, Bourbon? I want to hear your trainer's thoughts on the issue, too. This is not good that no one can use the vending machines, right? Oh? Yes, you're right about that! Yes, trainer. I recognize the situation is very inconvenient. Vending machines are essential when one cannot refill their water bottle or purchase a drink from the store. But I cannot use them. Can't let things continue like this. If I'm with her, it's fine, but if I'm not... Ooh, chance to get Hot Topic. You want power? Try using some kind of tool to touch the machine. A finglonger, if you... Oh my god! Professor Farnsworth was onto something! A tool. Perhaps something like tongs? I see! You got a good head on your shoulders! You can use them to put your money in and all that without actually touching the machine! Let's go try it out later! Understood. I will do as trainer commands. After that, Mihono Bourbon tries using tongs to operate a vending machine. What's all this? Why are you using tongs, Bourbon? Do you want to buy some juice or something? I'll press the buttons for you. You don't need those tongs, Bourbon. I'll help you out. Sorry, I can't reach the top button. Can you give me a boost? Since then, people nearby always end up helping me. Based on this experience, I've determined that asking for help is more efficient than using tongs. Sounds like a plan to me. Indeed. Despite my lack of communication skills, someone will help me if I ask. I will be sure to record this in my memory logs. Seems like Mihono Bourbon has plenty of friends willing to help her. Just hadn't realized it. And now she knows just how important it is to rely on others. Current event says otherwise, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I don't imagine there's nothing super duper good to get. Rest. Master Trainer, plus 10 power. Power up. Very slightly, moderately with Triumphant Pulse. Okay. Who the fuck would have given me that? I can't see that at the moment. Excuse me. So much Pace Chaser shenanigans. Okay, it's our backup, but by God, is it not a good backup? We'll learn early lead. Race. Junior make debut. Which we are super prepped for. Time to watch the race. Watch the race. What do we got for the randomly generated names? Beauty again. Mini Cotton. Retain Prime. Or is that Britain Prime? Bitter Parfait. Ugh. Traffic Lights. Why is your name Traffic Lights? So dramatic. Elegant General. And Kula Kula? I think that's Kula Kula. And then there's me, Mihono Bourbon.
Here.
Huh.
All the things. A lot of the that have like egg yolk actually has like gel.
天気はなんとか持ちこたえ、ヨーババの発表です。
Huh.
天気見せてくれるといいですね。
Huh.
人気と実力を兼ね備えた9番、今日は3番人気です。この評価は少し不満か ?2 番人気はこの子、5番。
Second favorite is Traffic Lights.
1番人気、ミホノブル
They're assuming Mihono Bourbon will stop for a red light, I guess.
入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘、ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
And they're off!
各馬娘、綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
Mihono Bourbon taking an early lead for this medium-length course here on the Chokyo turf. Skies are cloudy, but that doesn't seem to matter for our runners today. Going around the first corner, Mihono Bourbon still taking the lead with number 9, Kula Kula taking a somewhat close second place. Third is number 1, Beauty again. Coming around to the halfway point, Mihono Bourbon still having a rather commanding lead, going around the second corner and into the final bend. Actually, no, this would be the third corner at this point. Mihono Bourbon has lost first place to number... What, no, I can't see that fucking number. Will she be able to reobtain it? We're on to the last spurt. Everybody's going at it. Mihono Bourbon retakes first place, and she is going down the track, activating her ultimate. G-double-O, first F Infinite. 400 meters left. She is commanding the lead, going up to 3, maybe even 4 lengths away from second place. I think it's over, folks. Mihono Bourbon crosses the finish line now, commanding a 2-length lead in first place. Oh, 3 lengths, I'm sorry. What's with that pose, girl? Well done. 1 minute, 30 seconds, and 8 milliseconds. Next. Pew! Promising new racer. So, the big thing that I need to remember for Mihono Bourbon's career, actually, which we can also take a look here, but we're going to look at the other quality of life menu, the agenda. So, while her very first race that's required is a mile, which is what we're going to build her for, after that, in the classic year, we've got the Spring Stakes, which I believe is a medium, the Satsuki Show, which is medium, the Tokyo Yoshuko, or the Derby. Is that the Yoshuko? Yushun, there we go. Which is the Japanese Derby, kind of a big one. That's also a medium. Into the Kikuka Show, which is a long. And by that point, I think we need like around 350 or 400 stamina. Then we do the Tenno Show, which is another long, and that one requires, I think, about 500 stamina. Japan Cup is a medium. If we have the stamina for the Tenno Show, we'll have the stamina for the Japan Cup. And then the Arima Kinen, the last long, and frankly, what I would call the career killer, because it has like a stupid requirement of like 650 stamina for just like for a double circle. Cause it's not even the longest fucking race, but it's demanding. It is demanding to have for your particular stats. So if we are going to get Mihono Bourbon to be a good miler, we're probably going to be looking at like an end result of like 400 or 500 stamina and 2 to 3 recovery skills. That's just to have a chance, I think, of not going too far high in the stamina. Because we really don't need, frankly, it's overkill to have that for a miler. So she'd be much better as like a medium in that case. But I am going to try to make her a miler. So either 500 or on the low end 400. But we need her to have recovery skills to make up for that. That's what I'm thinking immediately out the gate. As a core 3 skills, the game is going to constantly like ask you to make sure that they are ever increasing. So by the end point, we probably want to see if we can't hit 600 and get that B rank in speed, that 600 get that B rank in power. Because she's a front runner, she will want more speed, so we might actually want ideally like 800 or 900 speed. Guts, I'm hoping to have it around 400, and wit, considering my track record, maybe about 500, maybe about 600 if I'm lucky. But those two will be C or C+. But we do want speed to be A or A+, power to be B, stamina to be C+. But again, we will need recovery skills, which sucks. We could pick up exclusively long recovery skills, but I feel like that is a waste of skill points. This is definitely not an ideal way to build a Mihono Bourbon as well. I also want to plan out her schedule. So we are great in miles and mediums. And those are definitely going to be the two that I'm going to focus on. We can also pick up the odd long if I feel like that we can, because we have a B rank in long. But I'm ultimately thinking to try and avoid those. So let's take... I feel like I err on the side of scheduling too many races, so let's take it a little easy. No matter what, can't... Oh, I can schedule it, even though I don't need its requirements. I didn't think I could. I'm not going to have anything scheduled right before the Asahi High. But we will do a G2 mile. That should be 3 miles before our first G1 mile. Two of them G3s, one of them a G2, then a G1. That should give us an idea of where we're at pace-wise. For the G1 mile, we'll then do the Hopeful Stakes, because it's just a good one to do, in my opinion. I would say after the Hopeful Stakes... much as I would like to have more skill points, we only have 5 turns for our next required race. You see if there's any high grades. Nope, just the one. I'm gonna be a sneaky bastard. You can get away with doing 3 in a row, provided that the third one, or the fourth one, or whatever, is a required race, and you shouldn't see a penalty. So we're gonna be a sneaky bastard there. We then need our... So we're gonna take 4 turns to do some additional training for the Satsuki show. We ideally want to be ready for the Derby. So we probably want around 300 stamina by this point, so we are going to need to train the fuck out of that. While also not neglecting stamina or speed and power. Then 2 turns after the Derby, you get the warning that spring break's about to start. And then July and August, I ideally don't want to do any racing. I want to take that time for some Tier 5 facility training. Then after that, there's only 3 turns left to the Kikuka show. That one, I think at that point, I'm going to play it by ear. You have something for the Rose Stakes, another quality of life improvement that you can see a little clipboard with a check mark on it. I will attempt that race. Then we'll have the Kikuka show. Then there's going to be a bunch of G1s. I'm going to evade the G2 long there, because that's not going to be very good. Championship if we can. By this point, we should do nothing but G1s. That should be our only focus. I am not going to try to do the Yorima Kinen then. Though... let's use that as a measure. I know as they're playing. I will schedule out the senior year after the intermission. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with some more Uma Musume. I'll see you guys in a bit. Check, check. Okay. I am back. The migraine has definitely broken at this point. I'm just mostly, like, preserving my voice. So, the senior year is going to be fucking pain to schedule. Because by this point, I would mostly look to do G1s. Provide that we're on track. Yeah, that's right. There's, like, no G1s for the first week. There's a G2. There's the Osaka High. Blah. If we were a sprinter, we also have the... What the fuck are you? The Takamatsu no Miya Kinen. Not gonna be that good. We're gonna cheese it again. We're gonna do the Osaka High, then the Hanshin Uma Musume Stakes. Then we're stuck doing Tenosho. Ideally we win that. Is it required that we win the Tenosho? No. So ideally we win that, because that is one of the races that I am desperately lacking in the upgrade materials from. Okay, that changes things. I always forget about the Victoria Mile. Okay, Tenosho, then Victoria Mile, which if we don't win the Tenosho, that should give us back some skill points that we would have lost. Then we do the Yasuda Kinen. Then right after this is... I guess I'm doing the Takarazuka Kinen. Because, yeah, I could see it that, like, we should be focusing on getting skill points by the senior year. Like, we should have close to what we need for every other race. We'll take the spring break again to make sure that we are ready with some training. We'll try to do the Tenosho Autumn. If we win the Spring, Autumn, Tenosho, and the Japan Cup, that is the Senior Triple Crown. Just a fun fact. I'm going to see if I can't get away with doing the Queen Elizabeth Cup here. And no matter what, we need a break at this date. Yep. And then we need to do the Yoriyama Kinen. We're probably not going to have a lot of energy at this point, so this will probably be a rest day for the URA finale, so that way we don't miss training in between all the races for the URA finale. So by then, this is where we want to have our 400 stamina, and then the others of our stats be sufficient enough to be a decent miler. Schedule's a little all over the place, but I am adding a bunch of miles. So by the end, we should see the mile URA finale. If I did it right. Okay. That's going to be our schedule. We will adjust depending on our skills. Well, depending on our stats, rather. But we now have an outline of what we're going to try to do. We're basically halfway to the stamina point. That's 2 friendships. Yep. Say less. That's so misleading. Tokai Teo is in that card art, but it's Silent Suzuka. Damn you. Damn you, stay gold. I would say Power's going to be the big one here. Also gives Tokateo some more friendship. I think we are going to need to rest here, though there's a friendship training here with plus friendship plus unity training. So that's 3 friendship plus unity training. That's friendship training plus friendship plus unity training. I don't think it's that big of a deal. We also want a little bit more power right now. Okay, fine, fuck it. Good stuff. Usually my cutoff for percentage chance is like 25%. a break. There we go. More energy plus mood. We are now at great mood, and I didn't have to spend a day doing rec. Okay, our core 3 is already double circle, so we are very much in the good. And we still got second! Fuck you two, game! There goes the undefeated possibility. I got that on Curran-chan. Okay. So, mathematically, for, like, 2nd to 5th, and then 6th and lower, mathematically, your average result of the bottom result is always going to be the same as the top result. Like, that is the mathematical average. So instead of possibly, you know, skewing your average above that by getting energy minus 30s, just take the medium roll, man. just do the middle roll. That's my logic there anyway. What do I know about what's up and coming? Do we have enough points for a skill? We will after the next one at the very least, but grab front runner straight away so that way we can go a little bit faster. I clicked on Steam! Go away, Steam! Go away, button. There we go. I need to change my desktop background. We're going to take a rest day. All refreshed. Not the ideal one. Execute. Oh my god, this one's funny. So, it skipped through all the dialogue, but basically, Operation Execute Orders, Mihono Bourbon very autistically follows your directions to the letter. So when you tell her to finish her training and a machine breaks, well, she's gonna wait around until the next opportunity to finish her training. And if somebody else happens to get to the machine first before she can finish her training, well, she's just gotta wait for that person to finish up. It's very fucking... It's very, like... Bourbon! That's not what I meant! But I get it. This would be me. Bourbon is me. Alright, is something wrong, trainer? One run through our strength training regimen. I add that I want her to be conscious of the physical load she puts on each muscle as she trains. Instructions acknowledged. I will commence strength training immediately. Shut up, Bourbon! I'm trying to read the log! I pray that things go well this time and hurry to my office. On the way, another trainer I know calls out to me. I just saw Mihono Bourbon with a whole bunch of tires strapped to her. Is she okay? Hurry back to find a wild scene. Sufficient abdominal load confirmed. Resuming strength training exercise. 1. Sit-ups. Sporting a serious expression, Mihono Bourbon continues her sit-ups with a huge number of tires strapped to her waist. Oh my god. Girl, that's not what I meant! What the fuck? Ugh. Shaking my head. Shaking my damn head. Earl, why are you this difficult? Okay, tomorrow is that. I say Tokai Teo is almost to the right friendship level, but we don't necessarily need speed right now. Got more power. It's not ideal, but free mood boost that we don't need. All right. Oh, I skipped the last race. Let's not skip this one. Race! This will be the second and hopefully last G3 that we do. What do we got for randomly generated names? We got Royal Servant. Mini Cotton makes a comeback. Aggregation. Tender Step. Athame. Coruscanti. Mini Marigold. Girly Smile. Polka Step. Work Faithful. Traffic Lights makes a comeback. Maleficus. And Bravo Zwei. These names, man. Ladies and gentlemen, and those who are non-binary, welcome to the Saudi Arabia Royal Cup. which is in Tokyo on turf for 1,600 meters. We wouldn't actually say this if we were actually in the booth, but we're going to pretend that we said it because it was on screen. Our number 3 favorite, I didn't actually take a look at that, is Ines Fujin. Look at her, isn't she cute with her green eyes and hat? In second for our number 2 favorite is Maruzensky. But number 15 is Mihono Bourbon, the undisputed star of the show. And they're off! Looks like Mihono Bourbon had an early proc of a skill of hers. She is close and trying to combat for the lead, sparring with Maruzensky. Can she maintain the first position against this spot struggle? This is a check using the guts stat. If Maruzensky has a higher guts stat, she's taking the lead! Looks like Mihono Bourbon is just going to have to tough it out in second place for the duration of this race as we are approaching the first turn. Maruzensky is in first place. Oh no, there is still combat for first place. Maruzensky and Mihono Bourbon are continuing their struggle for first place as they round the second bend. Positions are being maintained at this moment. Mihono Bourbon is back in second place, right in front of Ines Fujin. Meanwhile, Maruzensky is maintaining her dominance in first place. But is it going to hold as they round the third corner into the final bend to the last spurt? Mihono Bourbon is activating her ultimate. Mihono Bourbon off like a rocket, propelling herself, trying to take first place from Maruzensky. They are neck and neck. Mihono Bourbon is ahead just by a nose. She is widening that distance. It looks like she's got a whole length over Maruzensky. The finish line is fast approaching by 400, 300, 200, 100 meters. Finish! Mihono Bourbon finishes in first place with Maruzensky about a length behind, finishing in second. I tried. Good shit, Mihono Bourbon. Do I know what I'm doing trying to be an announcer for these races? Absolutely not. We are now bronze. Plenty of fans, plenty of people watching us from the stands. So when you win a race, that's where mathematically the average is a bit shot. Because I crunched the numbers, and as it turns out, the mathematical average of option 2 is 12.5. It's in your best interest to pick option 2 every single time you win a race, because there is a chance that you will actually just come out ahead. Never lucky. You need a break. Good shit! Never lucky plus 80 energy! Don't fucking mind if I do! We got for predictions, it's our first second grade race. Grade 2 race. Just take a good look here. We've got Tomo Anage, Fruit Parfait makes a comeback. Shore Lighthouse. Oh my god, I just did the whistle thing with my teeth. Blech. Ribbon Mazurka, Spool Mover, Nishino Flower, Narita Bryan, Coruscanti, Piccolo Rhythm, Top Shimari, Hot Dynamite, cause I'm Hot Dynamite, Kustawi, Hishiakebono, Biwaheya Hide, Ontologist, and King Halo. Number 3 favorite is King Halo. Our number 2 favorite is Narita Bryan. And then there's us, number 1 favorite, with the highest stat points in our core 3 skills. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome to the Daily High Junior Stakes here in Kyoto with a 1,600 meter course on turf. Indeed, we've got clear skies, nice firm track. With number 3 favorite, we've got number 17, King Halo. Number 2 favorite, with a commanding amount of stamina, we have Narita Bryan. And then our number 1 favorite, number 4, Mihono Bourbon, with a dominance in all 3 of the core stats. She's a favorite for a reason, folks. Is she going to take the grade 2 race by her lonesome? Let's find out. And they're off! No early lead skill activation from Mihono Bourbon this time. Immediately, Mihono Bourbon is struggling for the first place position, but she is commanding a lead. Number 4, or not number 4, Mihono Bourbon's number 4. Number 11 trying to vie for the spot. Mihono Bourbon looks like that she's being rushed. Hopefully that she calms herself down before she loses too much stamina in this race. Considering that her opposition is actually a little bit more skilled than in a grade 1 race, she needs to conserve her stamina for the final spurt. If she has too little by that point, she's going to end up falling behind and possibly placing 3rd, 4th, or even worse. Hayahida coming in from the outside, looking for a way to overtake Mihono Bourbon's position. Mihono Bourbon still commanding a lead, but the gap between her and Hayahide is shrinking. On to the final spurt. That gap looks like it's just maintained. Mihono Bourbon is maintaining in first. Number 15, Hayahide, trying her damnedest to close the gap, but she just can't do it. Here comes Narita Bryan right down the middle of the track. We have 200 meters left of the finish line. Mihono Bourbon is managing to maintain her position in first place, and she finishes with barely half a length in between her and Narita Bryan, finishing in second place. Oh wow, it's actually 3/4 of a length between her and Narita Bryan. God, Narita Bryan fucking sniped that from Hayahide. No! What? I didn't see King Halo at all! What the fuck? Oh my god! I clicked it the wrong time. I still didn't catch it. Holy shit! Well, we'll save this because I have an objective to, like, actually. Yeah, where the fuck is King Halo? That's fucking wild! I didn't see King Halo at all! She really did win by a neck! Or get second by a neck. Good lord! This one's good. We also need a little bit more wit. It'll help us from being rushed. Even if it won't give us a ton extra... Yeah, get 5 more wit. Go for it. Go for it. Short interlude. Plus 10 energy, plus 5 wit. And just plus 5 speed. Go with the flow isn't bad. I was hoping I could afford something a little bit better. Okay, I'll pick up Go with the Flow. What do we got? The Asahi Futurity Stakes. Our power is not as high as it could be. We're still top contender, and our wit is a triangle. I don't like that. Not one bit. We got for runners at 1 mile.
いい仕上がりですね
Tombolo, Girly Smile, Tamakshi, Tipping Tap, Sand Commando. Okay, that one's actually kind of good. Returning, we've got Mini Marigold, Whistcraft, Read Photo Book, Moist Eyes, Vihuela Rhythm, Original Shine, and Break Chain. We are number 1 favorite, but we are not number 1 in power. That belongs to Maruzensky. And Narita Bryan is our number 3. Miss Fujin is our number 4 favorite, with 4th place in all 3 core stats. Or 4th or worse, I suppose, is what that has to mean in all core stats. Because the way I look at it, if you have double circles, you are the best in that stat. Single circle, you are among the best. Black triangle, you are 3rd, and then I guess hollow triangle is 4th or worse in that stat. So let's race. I'm gonna excuse me. Let my voice rest a little bit. We're just gonna watch this one. The Asahi High Futurity Stakes. 1600 meter Hanshin turf.
クラシックへの登竜門朝日杯フューチュリティステークスここから道は始まる3番人気には成田ブライアンこの評価は
God, I want Narita Bryan.
人気はこの子マルゼンス
She's so fucking cool.
はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない本日の一番人気ミホノブルボン
So provided that Mihono Bourbon can maintain a lead, she should be fine. She just needs to get into the first place, keep that the entire time. Early lead proc. I was going to say, I think she's going to be competing for first place with Maruzensky. Oh shit, I think Inez Fujin is also trying to get first. Nope. Spot struggle with Maruzensky. I think we won. I think we won. So now it's just a matter of keeping first place from Maruzensky, because now we are setting the pace. We're being faster than Maruzensky.
ここからスパート
I don't like how Biwa Hayahide is coming right up. Okay, here we go. We're going into the 4th corner. Okay, we are making distance.
起動開始リミッター解除セットオールミホノブルボン始動
Yeah, we're getting further away from the pack. Yeah, Biwa Hayahide is all by herself, so I don't know, like, why she isn't getting up closer, but we're actually making distance from them. God damn, that was a very clear victory, man! 1.5 lengths.
来年のクラシックの台風の目となっていくのか2着ビワハヤヒデ3着に入ったのは成田ブライアン
Not bad.
確認オールクリア完璧な勝利
Okay, she might be a robot if her eyes can do that. She might be a robot. It might not just be autism, she just might be a robot. Alright, that was the easy part. Spring stakes in 6 turns. I think the funniest is when you end up placing with a distance of distant. Yeah, because at that point they're just like, we fucking give up. We're not measuring that length. Are you nuts? But we're going to now go for the hopeful stakes. That roughly looks the exact same. We just have double circle and speed. Ready for the challenge? Plus 5 wit. This one we might skip since it's just so close to the last one. Hey, winning ticket! How's it hanging, girl? Admired Vega, number 2 favorite. Apparently we have double circle in all 3 core stats. Tosen Jordan. My god, she's so pretty. What do we got for names? Ribbon Capriccio. It's calling? I think the most brutal I did with McQueen, she literally had the time of the 2nd place in story. Oh, Jesus Christ! That is pretty fucking brutal. But it's calling? The fuck you mean it's calling? What's calling? Multi-cell call? Okay, okay, excuse me? Bird and Cliff, Finest Day, Ribbon March, Frozen Sky, any relation to Seiyun Sky, Mechanical Vapor, Aggregation Returns, Takeoff Plane, 7th Queen, Magyar Rondo, and Dropping Link. Don't drop Link. The fuck did the fucking twunk do to you? Anyway, few results. I know they're generics. I'm poking fun at the name similarity. It's funny. It's fun to poke at the generics. God damn, this is the 3rd time we got a late coverage. Alright. First one of the Unity Cup. So these work like the PvP stuff. You get a team assembled based on your support cards, as well as any of the named characters that you randomly recruit in this career mode. So we are here. Mihono Bourbon is our ace for Mile. Then we have the mightiest Miler. Silent Suzuka's over, like, here, man. Rain. Taiki Shuttle. Then we've got Gold City. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nishino. You're all by your lonesome. Man. Well, we got Nishino Flower over here. Silent Suzuka is the ace for medium with Tosho Sweep. And then Tokai Teo, as I would call that the anchor. Then in long, we have Rice Shower, Rob Roy, and Matikane Fuku Kitaru. And then dirt, we have Haru Urara. We are not expecting her to do well, we are just expecting her to have fun. Once it comes time to actually do a Unity Cup race, you get to choose between 3 grades of opponents. You can either choose the easy route, what is supposed to be the medium route, or the hard route, or if you're doing really well, hard route looks more like normal. Can we do this one? Theoretically, yes. We just have to get very lucky. So I'm going to play it safe and do the normal difficulty. I want to watch the main race. So, Unity Cups work... Unity Cup races work like the player versus player races. You have your team of 3, tops, versus another team of 3. So in this case, we are Team Carrot, and then Team Take It Easy, which does indeed have 3 people against us. We have Daitaku Helios, and then 2 generics. Those generics are Walkie Talkie and Polite Salute. And then there are just a bunch of other runners. We have Special Parfait, Ontologist making a comeback. Faster than Ray. I don't know who Ray is, but I assume that because it's a guy's name typically, I would hope Anuma Musume is faster than him. Jazz Step, Sithara Rhythm, and Moist Eyes make a comeback. Here we are, folks, at the Unity Cup. Race 3 of 5, in this case, on Tokyo Turf for 1,800 meters, a non-standard mile distance. Will Team Carrot live up to their fans' expectations? We have fans? What? Ontologist is the number 3 favorite. Taiki Shuttle of Team Carrot is the number 2 favorite. Mihono Bourbon is the number 1 favorite.
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
So, my immediate thoughts, based on our, like, players, Taiki Shuttle is a pacer, so she's going to be competing with all the other pacers. We are struggling with Daitaku. Gold City is a late surger, so she's not going to come up to the front until, like, way late into this. Looks like while we were competing for a spot, we managed to maintain and keep it. Taiki Shuttle is pacing rather well, maintaining in 3rd place. Meanwhile, Gold City, right where she needs to be, 10th place. She's waiting for that opportunity to let loose and show off why you can get away with saving all that stamina for so long. Taiki Shuttle, struggling between maintaining 3rd place, trading for 4th here and there. Here we are, going into the final turn. Into the last spurt. Now is the time for Gold City to show why you can stay back there for so long. We have an ult activation from Mihono Bourbon. They're dueling for some fucking reason. Gold City looks like she's actually gaining ground to 1st and 2nd place. Moving up from 7th, 6th, possibly 5th. Daitaku being left behind. They're neck and neck between Taiki Shuttle and Mihono Bourbon. Taiki Shuttle from 1st place. Mihono Bourbon finishing in 2nd. But considering that they're on the same team, it doesn't really matter. Team Carrot wins this round for Unity Cup. Or wins this race for Unity Cup.
2着記録完了調整モードに移行します
Gold City placed 7th. Girl, what the fuck? I love Gold City, but like that is an abysmal performance from her. Ooh. Awkward. Well, good job. Good job, Haru. You didn't lose, technically, because they couldn't get in 1st. That's funny. That, I feel like that's more insulting. You placed very poorly, but you still drew because your opponents couldn't get 1st fucking place. I don't know who it's more insulting to, but that's very insulting. It's highest top 3 that wins, not just 1st. Well, first carries a lot of weight. And, I mean, also 12th versus 4th and 8th. I like, they're not in the top 3, but I still think that's fucking hysterical. Oh, no, wait. This is a draw. I actually got 2nd and 3rd. And they got 8th. If that were the case, I should have won. First does matter. Yeah, you have to win to win. Anyway, for solid performance across the team, E rank now, and we got +1 in every stat. And new members joined. Digital. We got Agnes Digital, the roommate of Agnes Tachyon. Why are those two roommates? Anyway, in this case, we got plenty of energy. Get some stats. After that, everything's level 2 now. That's probably our best training. Agenda. Okay, yeah, this week is for training. Because we need to get up to speed for a medium. And by that point, we probably want like 300 plus stamina, so... Power is level D. Team power is level E, plus 2 in every stat now. Oh, what is this fucking day? Oh, that's gross, brother. Who's the one that gives us most friendship, then? We're only going to get 1 unity training from Haru Urara. I'm sorry, I love you, baby girl. We have other dirt racers now. Like, I'm sorry, that's just not gonna happen. We have the speed. It doesn't hurt to get more speed, because that's our primary stat. Friendship training plus 3. This is well within the margin that I would do it too. Stamina and speed now D rank across the team. We are now team rank D. Operation Change of Pace. Confirming solo arrival at Aquarium. Commencing operation Change of Pace. Oh, Bourbon! You here by yourself? Yes. My trainer had some business to attend to, so I was instructed to enjoy a change of pace by myself. When I was young, I obtained data suggesting that visiting an aquarium is an effective way to relax and brighten one's mood. How about hanging out with me for a bit? Prez was supposed to come too. She's still stuck in a meeting at the academy. I have seen data showing that socializing with multiple people can double the mood-changing effects. Let's do it. Awesome! Okay, first off, let's start with the aquarium's crown jewel, the dolphin show! Oh, this dolphin's movements are... Urban, you feeling okay? Had your head in the clouds half the time. I recalled a memory about a certain thing my father once told me. A dolphin's movements are matched perfectly to its surroundings. The driving force of those fins could be a hint to improving your running. Huh? That's the kind of stuff you two talked about at aquariums? Talk about quirky. Be nice! And again, kinda get it. Prez is always trying to come up with all sorts of quirky quips. No, she's trying to come up with puns, thank you very much. I'll be like, let's go see the dolphin show. And she'll be like, I hope we get there before it finishes. Everyone enjoys things in their own way, so it's all good. It's how we have fun around here. Indeed. That will become a precious memory as well. I have successfully elated my mood and cleared my mind. I will now return to trainer with my report. I want to go back and see Prez, too. Let's book it back to the academy. After gaining some insight during her break, Mihono Bourbon improves her running skills. +1 mood. I think this is +5 stats. Yeah, +5 to all stats, +30 skill points. Fucking love that type of event. One of the best ones. Ugh. Where am I? Who are you people? No, I'm kidding. Front runner straightaways level 2. Now it's moderately. Starting to think that for those ones, you should just get the first level and not necessarily invest so much in the second. Because the second level, while incredibly more expensive, is not as big of a change. I'm just gonna hope, fingers crossed, we have enough stamina. Success! Unity training. And we just got Rushing Gale, which also gives us straightaway acceleration. Flip Show. Yeah, our Core 3 is really good for miles now. Ready for a challenge? +5 wit. Skip. Because we have a required race right after this one. Damn, I'm getting a lot of elated coverages. I think you should eat your vegetables. Lucky 7.
トレーニングによる調整結果を算出。状態は良好を示しています。
That the current circumstances are favorable. After this, if we win, it's +3 to every stat. If we get second, it's +2. And then if we place within our goal, it's +1. We are hoping to win.
注目の一番人気 リホナブルボン
実力は感じ
Ads are about to play, so
貫禄すら
let's read off the funny names. From the top, we've got Coffee Parfait, Mini Balsam, Traffic Lights making a comeback, Crazy in Love, Kula Kula back. No, I'm sorry, how do you say that? Noride Rendezvous? Puka Puka! It's actually... Is that a monster? From Monster Hunter? Great House, Cymbal Rhythm, Soprano Rhythm. That's funny. Alright, we're gonna stay here as they're playing. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with a little bit more Uma Musume. I'll see you guys in a bit. I have returned. I'm also snacking on some pasta. Let's get started with this race.
指導します。
Almost letting my voice rest. Because it's starting to feel a little scratchy. I've been yelling so damn much. Nakayama Turf, 1800 meter spring stakes. First of our required races.
各馬娘の構想が期待できます。
Gold City! Rice Shower! I am supposed to root for mine. Mihono Bourbon!
本日の一番人気ミホノブルボン。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
This is so rude, game. So rude.
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
Make me have to choose between my wife, my daughter, and my trainee. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, we were competing with a generic for first place. Damn, okay. Well, it looks like we secured it. So we got the lead early. We're maintaining the lead. We just have to keep it. Runner straightaway is procced. I think the level 2 version is about a 15% increase to max speed? Specifically, like, target speed. Oh, I see number 4. Number 4 coming from the outside. That looks like Nishino Flower? We're getting a lot of ult procs. Oh yeah, Nishino Flower is trying to get ahead. And she's coming from the outside. I think it's too late. Oh yeah. Very well done. 3 lengths ahead, Nishino Flower. Damn. I don't know what's worse, the fact that those are like all characters on our like team, or that we like kind of destroyed them a little bit. Alright, inspiration. We're kind of hoping for a turf boost if we get it, if we're lucky. Nope. No luck. A lot of speed, good deal of guts. Like a little bit of wit. Other way around. This is not great. I don't think we have the stamina to practically guarantee our position. We don't have stamina recovery skills right now. I would say we are more likely to get 2nd or 3rd place on this race. And even if I wanted a recovery skill, neither do I have the points for it, nor do I have the availability of one that we can actually use. Ooh, and our guts is a little low. That's not a problem, unless we try to compete for something, and they have more guts than us, and they'll win the bad competition. And if we waste too much stamina through the race, our lower guts means that, like, what stamina that we have left, we will burn through it faster. Like, we won't be able to push ourselves quite as far, basically. I mean, fingers crossed. We're still the #1 favorite, so there is that.
パドックでも注目を集める素晴らしい仕上がりですね。クラシック3冠の1冠目を制する最も速い馬
If it's sheer speed that wins the classic Triple Crown, then it might just be her. No, Rice is #8. Okay. Our biggest competition here is Symboli Rudolph. #3 is Admire Vega. Generics, we've got Black Tipped, Short Sleeper, Double Surround, Kaiser Palace, Honest Words, Jakarta Funk, Marcia's, Nay Rhythm, Zamburark, and a return for Sand Commando. Alright, let's take a look. Like I said, I think we're likely to get 2nd or 3rd place here. Especially considering that Symboli Rudolph, like, I think Symboli's speed doesn't match up, but she's got the power. Oh, other way around. Her power doesn't match up, but she's got the speed. Okay. And Admire Vega has the lack of speed, but has the power. So we may very well end in 3rd. It's just going to be a matter of, can we get the skill procs that we need, and can we maintain 1st without needing to burn too much stamina? And right after this, the Derby's just gonna be worse. Derby's gonna have higher requirements, so we are going to need more stamina.
3番人気にはアドマイヤベガ。この評価は少し不満か？2番人気は
You might not be satisfied with this. 2nd favorite, Symboli Rudolph. The Emperor? Not satisfied with being #2? Perish the thought.
実力を証明するか。ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが
Early lead.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
So we go to 1st.
このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは17番。
Okay.
内から内から。
We're at the 1800 meter mark.
16番ゴールドシチ。続いている1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。ミホノブルボン快調に飛ばして行きます。先頭はミホノブルボン単身で
1600 meters.
続いて17番1馬身離れて12番外には16番。
We're the only front runner, so we don't have to compete for the front. Problem. Because we're the only front runner, that kind of means we set the pace, and we might be burning way more stamina than we need to. Plus, that gives all the pace chasers like a target to chase. We're gonna have a strong finish with our target speed, but we need to get to that speed quick. Rita Bryan with a surprise 2nd place, closing that distance. We're maintaining that distance. We're widening the gap. Alt proc. So something I still haven't been able to confirm. I don't know if skill procs actually, like, take stamina or not. If they do, this could be bad. Okay, we still won. Admire Vega looks like she sniped 2nd place from Rita Bryan. Hey, King Halo, there you are. I'm half convinced that she is a robot because her eyes can do that. Like, what? What do you mean her eyes can do that? That's the first of 3 for the Triple Crown. 2 turns for the Derby, though.
体力低下を確認。問題警備。疲労感知。出力。
We need a good one. I'll take the minus mood for Lone Wolf. We can actually use Lone Wolf.
エネルギー蓄積完了。
And again, I would get it for counterplay. Sorry, I'm re-verifying my skill list right now. Straightaway acceleration would be good. We'll pick up Lone Wolf right now. That should be plus 60 speed if we're the only one with the Lone Wolf trait.
甘さは必要ありません。通常のトレーニング
Very not
トレ
good
ーニングを求め
if you get max speed at the end. Hence why I'm grabbing it for counterplay. Well, I don't know if it's not good. I don't know if you can actually exceed your parameter maxes. That feels bad, man. Okay. Our actual best bet then is to actually do a power training. It'll give us slightly more stamina. For the Unity Cup, doing the wit training would be better, but I really do feel like I need more stamina.
いきます。現在のステータスを確認。調整は予定通りと判断。一着を狙います。
I am worried that we are going to lose this one.
適切な
Don't mind me.
現在のステータスを確認。調整は予定通りと判断。一着を狙います。
Grabbing the first point for wet conditions. Because it'll mean that we can work better through soft
目標
terrain.
レース分析
Promising contender, not a top contender. Very nervous about this one. We are not the only fronter.
一番人気こそ譲りましたが、素質は負けていませんよ。芝のコースで力を
Of course, our rival is Ines Fujin. Okay. But for generics, we have Give Me One Love, Alley Cat, Duo Targe, excuse me, Rhythmic Leap, a Bobby Nilly, Bait Al Hikma, Cossack Step, Frilled Grape. That sounds terrifying. Pastime Joy and Muruga. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Oh. Oh. The number 2 favorite to Rice Shower. That's not good. So Rice Shower is likely to win. But Ines Fujin is our rival because she's our other frontrunner.
指導します。
Spooky. I will also stress, like, this is all based on, like, my own personal assessments based on what I can see. Oh, yeah. This one's 2,400 meters. It's bad. We do not have the stamina for this, man. We barely have the stamina for a 2,000 meter race. Late start. Fuck.
綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いはアイネスフージ
Well, we immediately lost first place to Ines Fujin then.
一番人気ライスシャワーアイネスフージ快調に飛ばしていきます。長丁場のこのレースですがアイネスフージ早くも先頭に躍り出た。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。さあ
Now, only now are we competing for first.
このまま
I feel like that pace.
続きましたアイネスフージ
That pacer's really impatient. I think she's really rushing.
ハイペースで流れる展開もありえますね。
先頭から後方まで隊列は縦長になっています。
後方の馬娘が差し返せるのか気になる開きです。
さあ先頭に立ちました。
Ines Fujin grabbing first place back.
並んでくる。その
Now we're just going back and forth trading first place. Like Ines Fujin had set the pace because we were a late start.
向こう正面に入って先頭から新型でおよそ15馬身順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はアイネスフージン。
That pacer, number 13. They're either like incredibly impatient
4番内をついて3番岩早秀続いている。1馬身離れて7番内で5番岩新さんウィニングチケット外を回ります。ゴールドシチー1馬身離れてウォッカさらにシンボリルドルフ内から15番残り数
All right, we are past the halfway point of the race.
1番後方2番手に16番1番現在シンガリラ意気揚々と先頭を行きます。日本のブルボンどうでしょうこの展
Okay,
開
here we go.
かかり気味かもしれない。
Ines Fujin is closing the gap. Rice Shower actually closing the gap. Getting stuck behind Ines Fujin, now passing her. Really, all we need to do is maintain that distance. We have at least the. Oh shit! Rice Shower's going. Now would be a good time for an alt proc. Nope, Rice Shower wins. And Simbuli Rudolph almost sniped second from us.
やった見事勝利したのはライスシャワー。ついに栄光のダービー制覇。2着にはイホノブルボン、3着シンボリルドルフ。
Oof.
2着記録完了
Not great.
調整モードへ移行します。
Not great. There goes the Triple Crown. Hikasho. Now we want like 350 to 400 stamina.
勝利を得るために
Um,
ミホノブルボン
let's recover our stamina for summer. We'll gain a little bit more wit. Alright, Unity Cup.
現在のステータスを確認
Team Carrot is D rank. What about Updrafters? Okay, we're doing uphill battle.
レースモード起動
Oh my. We'll just do all race results.
やったねありがたや今回
We still drew on dirt. Oh no, not dirt. No, we drew on dirt. Gold City, what are you doing in dirt? What? You're not a dirt runner last I checked.
目標完成
What? Yeah, what are you doing over here? You have D dirt aptitude. It's lucky you placed ninth at all. Second win. We got Pico Pegasus and Super Freak. I mean, Super Creek.
いつでも合図を
Alright. Stamina is kind of the name of the game here. I would love additional speed. Let's do this first.
開始します
Mostly for the Unity training, but also because it gives us equivalent stamina. Team power up to rank C.
ヒット
Sound Suzuka is getting +1 there. It's 2, okay.
行きます。エネルギー
It's only plus 20 this time. Still kind of our best option.
実行します。
Try running along the beach till you're at your limit.
疲労感知
Okay, Wit and Guts at E rank. Our core 3 is pretty good. How dare you? How dare you? I don't want to roll a 50% chance for a double friendship training. We will do Wit.
開始します。
We will do this race. And yeah, we're basically about out of time, I would say. Got like halfway through, though. Few results. Number 1 favorite, in the rain, first place.
一着
I was Scarlet! We also had Ribbon Minuet, Multi-Cell Call. Next return. Ribbon Mazurka. Variable Sight. Narrate Rendezvous. Trod Parfait. Is Callie. Macula. Long Caravan. Selling Spark and Symptom Dash. That sounds like a fucking mobile game. Oh, and there's also Twin Turbo, who I laughed at because she's just a really she's just a gremlin. Lucky.
体力低下を確認。 まだいけます。
It's hard for me to put this down, but I got a cat to feed. Yeah, I'm aware that you need food.
疲労感知
My goodness, kitty. My goodness gracious. God, look at this. That's disgusting.
体力低下
Yeah, we'll take a day to rest.
失敗しました。
Sudden drowsiness detected due to failing Operation Sheep Count. Do you mean counting sheep until you fall asleep? Affirmative. For some reason, the method my father taught me is not executing efficiently. Effectively, a sheep does 1 leg press and proceeds on to 2 forward lunges.
驚きました。
Once the sheep completes 21,600 hip extensions, it's time to wake up. Bye.
思考中
However, considering the burden on the sheep, perhaps swimming would have been a better choice of exercise. Her own way, she seems genuinely concerned about her inability to sleep. Plus 20, or plus 30 wit for minus 10 energy, dude. What a trade-off. It is always worth it.
行きます。
I'm Bono just the way I am. I love Mihono Bourbon.
適切なトレーニング
Not Mihono Bourbon.
十分な仕上がりを確認。やれば
Hishino Bono. She's just so fucking cute. Still don't have fucking recovery. This is not great. I was hoping we'd have some recovery by this point. We don't have any. I mean, I can grab hesitant front
目
runners.
標レース
It's assuming there's going to be front runners here. Okay, we have just enough. We're a contender again, but we have the speed and power for it. We have enough stamina for it. We might actually be able to get first place on it. Fuck it. I will do one last race of the Triple Crown, and we will see if we win. 2 favorite again. Is Rice Shower the number 1?
譲りましたが素質は負けていませんよ
She sure is, with the second placing of speed and power, great mood, and the best stamina. I hate that. We've got Polar Dipper, Zipliner, Mini Cactus, Duo Targe makes a comeback, Breeze Balloon, Dueling Stella, Waltz Step, Tarpander, Silver Sazanka. Yum yum parfait.
指導
That's
し
it.
ます
Alright, I'm gonna go feed a cat. I'll be back.
Classic クラシックロードの終着点菊花賞を制し最強の称号を手にするのは誰だ。さあ1番人気の紹介です。ライスシャワー。3番人気はこの子です。シンボリルドルフ。対抗するのは皐月賞馬娘ミホノブルボン。真っ向勝負に注目だ。菊の舞台で残りの一冠を手にすることはできるか。ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ライスシャワー。ミホノブルボン快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はミホノブルボン単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはセイウンスカイ。3番手にライスシャワー。4番手シンボリルドルフ。ゴールドシティ。空走1馬身離れて5番。それを見るように4番。少し離れてスーパークリーズ。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。先頭から後方まで間延びした展開です。
後方の馬娘が差し返せるのか気になる開きです。
依然としてセイウンスカイ。続きましたミホノブルボン。後ろシンボリルドルフ。その後ゴールドシティ。それを見るように5番。まずは1周目正面スタート前に上がっていくライスシャワー。この位置につけています。内を回って4番。少し離れて岩早秀。さらには12番。少し離れてスーパークリーク。そしてその後ろから行くのは
I see I barely missed anything. The race just started, really.
後ろから2番。その後8番。1番下13番。成田大臣外から行く3番。並んできたセイウンス
Silver Sazanka versus us?
セイウンスカイ彼女の客室には合っていますね。
Or no, we're not. I heard Narita Taishin. Seiyun Sky! She's our front-runner rival. God, we have made a fucking gap with our little competing to maintain the lead. The problem here that we're going to see immediately bite us in the ass. And it's kind of starting now with Simboli Rudolph kind of closing the gap. Is that we're spending so much time competing there? We're not necessarily burning stamina, but they're preserving theirs. And there goes Simboli Rudolph. And there goes Right Shower. And there goes Biwa Hayahide. This is supposed to be the race where Right Shower actually snipes the Triple Crown from Mihono Bourbon. I actually think we're in 6th, which is not good. I fucking missed her. Chat, I missed the photo. Yeah, we were in 6th. We have to redo the race.
改善の余地ありと判断します
I have to pretend it never happened. Free mood boost.
改善の余地ありと判断します
That's not good.
実力は引けを取
Is our stamina really that bad?
改善の余地ありと判断し
Fuck, in conjunction with the B rank long aptitude, maybe.
実力は引けを取
プロセスを遂行中
We barely proceeded. Fuck, I forgot about the fact that we will be ranked distance aptitude. Which that distance aptitude actually makes a lot of difference. God, okay.
低下の可能性があります
Might actually need 500 stamina to actually make it past the Arima Kinen required race.
体力低下を確認
Alright, we're gonna end stream here. My throat's kind of fried, and my headache ain't getting any better.
疲労感知出力低下の可能性があります。
Sorry, getting distracted. Okay. Who can we raid?
体力低下
Somebody, maybe.
問題警備まだ
He
いけ
open
ます。
up. Heal. Ugh, I can tell I'm done for the night. I'm tired even.
疲労感知出力低下の可能性
So
があ
many
ります。
people are playing the game, and I don't know any of them.
体力低下を確認問題警備まだいけます。
Ooh, the rat doing a rat-a-thon.
疲労感知出力低下の可能
I
性
think
が
I'm
あ
gonna
り
raid a
ます。
Goomba. He's playing Helldivers, and then I'll wrap up my run. You will not see the conclusion, but I will post the conclusion on Discord at least. Folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream. Your time is one of your most valuable resources. I appreciate you spending even a minute up here.
いけます。
Gives me folks to yap at, pretend to be a race announcer for a little bit, and just genuinely have a good time with. Other than that,
疲労感知
folks, please remember you are always welcome here at Mana's Potion. And I'll see you next time. That migraine wants to come back, I can tell. Fuck you, migraine.
体力低下を確認